Want to see my PS4 collection? Okay. Oh, that opening was not worth it. Hello everyone, thank you for watching. Total Level here with another video. So this time I thought it'd be fun to check out my PS4 collection. It's my second biggest collection that I have, like after my Xbox 360 collection. And yeah, I love the PS4. Like while I'm not a big fan of what Sony's doing right now, like I loved what the PS4 did. Especially 2017 when the exclusives really started to come in with Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Insomniac, Spider-Man, all those ones. It was just such an awesome system, and yeah, I just loved the games. It was also resurgence in like JRPGs and all that, so yeah, really enjoyed it. And because I have a large collection here, I thought it'd be fun to check it out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going show my games more like genres and all the games, and then a few hidden gems. There'll be a few obvious ones I'll talk about too, but yeah, for the most part, I just want to sort of focus on smaller, lesser known games that I have in my PS4 collection. But yeah, this should be a lot of fun, as you see here, this is all my games. So yeah, let's begin with the different genres. So want to start off with JRPGs because it's definitely the most I have of any genre for this system. I love the resurgence of JRPGs on the PS4. Like, it was so awesome. So many great series I discovered for the first time, along with some great returns. And yeah, just love what the PS4 offered in terms of like these amazing traditional JRPGs. Like, these aren't all that would be considered JRPGs, but I feel like these are the most traditional ones I have in my collection. So yeah, it should be. This will be a lot of fun to look at. So yeah, first I want to talk about Persona 5 Persona 5 Strikers because yeah, just awesome games. So yeah, Persona 4, you kind of start off with just kind of transferring into town after you get sort of criminal record that's not exactly your fault and all that, but yeah, just fantastic game, fantastic characters, a lot of depth to it too. Like, there's a lot of hours you can spend on the game. It's kind of ridiculous how long it is. It's basically 100-hour game and all that, and yeah, just ton of fun, and just being able to meet everyone, Morgana, Ryuji, on all these people, along with going through like all these palaces, and it's just a fantastic game. They did a really great job with the palaces. That was kind of my critique with the other Persona games like 3 and 4, is they were very generic, just reskin dungeons each time. So yeah, really awesome game. And then going on, we'll talk about Persona 5 Strikers, which just awesome game. It makes me wonder why Persona 5 isn't on other consoles, because this game acts as like a sequel and all that. Like, it's a spin-off, but it's a direct sequel. It takes a year after the events of Persona 5, so yeah, don't know why Persona 5's only on PS3 and PS4, but regardless, yeah, this is a fantastic action game. Just ton of fun, ton of Persona love into this game. And now let's talk about the Legend of Heroes games, because awesome. So yeah, we'll talk about the imports, which is really cool because these are going get released here starting in 2022 with the Crossbell Arc Lloyd Banning's games, which is so awesome since these games released like over 10 years ago initially and on the PSP, and they never left Japan. So it's really awesome that we're finally going to get this one and the second game along with the other imports. So yeah, it's just really cool to hear and see, and yeah, I'm so excited for that. And because these games are really awesome, really cool. And then, of course, I have to talk about the Trails of Cold Steel games. Like, wow. I mean, when you just start out with, the first game of Rean Schwarzer going to Trista to join Thor's Academy, meeting gold of Class 7, a new system created, just an awesome, awesome, experience, awesome saga. Like, once you beat the first game, especially how it ends, you want to finish the rest and get the rest of the games, like awesome JRPG games. And then yeah, with the third and fourth games, like they sort of act as almost like another story, almost soft reboot in a sorts. Like it's kind of interesting. And yeah, again, Rean Schwarzer as the lead, but you got new characters now, and yeah, new sort of Class 7, and yeah, just a fantastic series. I highly, highly recommend this series for everyone. It's just an amazing, amazing game, amazing experience. So yeah, if you love traditional JRPGs, this is definitely one to really check out. And then talk about the Ys games. So yeah, since I did a review on Ys 8 and 9, we'll talk about Memories of Celceta, as admittedly it's one of the weaker ones of the Ys series and all that, but it's still a very solid title. And you kind of get this backstory of a bit of backstory with Adol and how he sort of uses the title as of adventurer and all that. So it's a really interesting game. Again, one of the weaker ones, but still a fairly solid title in the Ys series. And then we'll move on. There weren't too many Tales games on PS4, but the big one was Tales of Aziria, which is one of the best ones that have released in years. Amazing, amazing game, amazing experience. Yeah, just something I think everyone, if you love the Tales games, it's great to check out. Like, especially if you were let down by Zestiria, which is sort of like a sequel to this one. Like, Aziria is a prequel to that. So, yeah, fantastic, fantastic story with Velvet Crow and all that. So, yeah, check it out. Then got quite a few Final Fantasy games. Of course, Final Fantasy 15 was awesome, but I'll talk about Type 0 quickly just because I think a lot of people skipped out on it, as this was sort of remaster of the PSP game and all that. And it's really fun if you're looking for a more mature, serious Final Fantasy. Like, this is a really great title, very emotional, and yeah, just really cool. I think people should check it out a bit more. And then we'll move on to my other JRPGs and all that. And since I forgot to mention, yeah, World of Final Fantasy, since I showed Final Fantasy once, I just want to talk about this very quickly because it's another one I think people missed out on, mainly because of the way the game looks with the chibi look. And yeah, I'll admit I'm not a big fan of this style too, but it's a really fun Pokemon styled game and all that. Collect all Final Fantasy monsters and summons and all that and use them to battle. It's a really addictive and fun game if you like the Pokemon sort of type games. Then moving on, we got Dragon's Crown Pro, and yeah, another Vanillaware awesome game here, as yeah, just a lot of fun. Even if a lot of the character designs are very ridiculous to say the least, but yeah, still a lot of fun. Great, great co-op game too, like both single player and co-op, and yeah, just really fun sort of side-scrolling action RPG. So yeah, check it out. It's pretty cheap. You can find. Then yeah, we got my other RPGs, which I know some could be considered JRPGs. Which big shout out to Bloodborne, but since a lot of people know about that, we'll skip that for now and go to Code Vein, which is another sort of Bloodborne, Dark Souls, whatever type experience. But yeah, it's so fun, so fast, so fluid. Just yeah, very difficult, but very fun and rewarding gameplay. Again, very complicated too. Like, there's a lot you have to try to remember, and there's a lot of different play styles you can do and all that. It's really just up to you how you want to play this, which I think I love about it. It's very adaptable that way, but yeah, definitely very challenging but yeah, ton of fun. And then moving on, we got NieR Automata, which, oh man, what an awesome game. I mean, even just the opening little bits, right? Like, it starts out as just like this vertical shooter, then goes into his twin stick shooter, and then all of a sudden it goes into an action game, and yeah, just a lot of fun, and one of the best games, another Platinum Games masterpiece, and yeah, something I highly recommend. I do plan on getting the remake that came out a few weeks ago or whatever, but probably not for a while. Not until the price drops a bit, but yeah. Till then, just playing through this one right now. But yeah, awesome game, and yeah, just a ton of fun. And then I want to talk about Victor Vran because it's another one I think people missed out on. And what's cool about this edition is you got like a DLC that has Motorhead in it, and Motorhead campaign with, yeah, Lemmy and all of them sort of voicing characters. And yeah, just really cool. And having the Motorhead music play as go along, very fun Diablo-like RPG, the top-down sort of style. And yeah, ton of fun. Highly recommend, and it's another one that you can find like very cheap too, like maybe $20 or so, brand new. So yeah, check it out. Then we'll go on to sort of my strategy games. I talked about Super Robot Wars, so we'll talk about Valkyria Chronicles 4, or I should say I just did Super Robot Wars on my game pickups. But yeah, just really fun, strategy game and all that. One of those games, very simple to play but hard to master type of thing. And yeah, just a lot of strategy, a lot of depth, and love this whole, yeah, using like snipers and uh, riflemen and all that, and you kind of have to decide like how to approach everything. It's really cool. Alright, now we'll move on to my Yakuza series, which I love this awesome series. Highly recommend. I don't have Yakuza 0 right now just because it was a free PS Plus game, so yeah, that'd be why. And yeah, just awesome. If you're wondering too why I have Fist of the North Star here, it's because it's developed by the same team. It acts as like side spin-off or whatever, and yeah, just it's also an awesome game that you can find very cheap. So yeah, check out Fist of the North Star on PS4. Then yeah, got platformers, which I know Knack and Ratchet and Clank aren't really platformers, but I really don't have too many on this, and love the Spiral Rain trilogy. But we'll talk about SpongeBob L for Bikini Bottom rehydrated quickly, as I never played the original, but I know about the cult following, so I saw this very cheap. Check it out, and yeah, it's a really solid platformer. Like, I'm not going to say I like it as much as people praise it like crazy. Like, it's kind of insane how much people, praise this game, but like, it is one of those very surprising licensed titles that work really well. I still don't know why they couldn't get Clancy Brown to redo the lines for Mr. Krabs. Like, I still find that weird. It's not like he's doing Detroit Become Human still, so. But besides, some voice acting choices, it's still a really solid platformer. Then we'll go to sort of the shoot 'em up games I have, and yeah, like talk about Matterfall right now, which is House Marquee, made by the same guys that made Resogun and all that, and yeah, fantastic game, very fast, very addictive, like one of those simple to play, hard to master games again, and yeah, it's just so fun, so fluid, so yeah, just addictive, right? Like, so much happens. so many particles fly out, and it's just an absolute joy to play. Like, it's one of those when I was just recording again, it's like I recorded way longer than I intended to because, yeah, it's so fun and addictive. And then, yeah, we'll go on to Risk of Rain 2, which is another one I think people should check out. Really fun roguelite type game where, the game gets more difficult as you survive longer. You can play single player and solo, or single player multiplayer, single player solo, jeez. But, yeah, really fun, just chaotic game, and it's so fun, so addictive. So much is coming at you at once. You want to master this. It's so fun whether you play for 5 minutes or 2 hours. It's an awesome game, and cheap too. Then we'll move on to sort of my first person shooters and all that, which most people will know, but yeah, let's talk about Resident Evil 7 because this was just a fantastic uh, reboot sort of the series, going first person now, and yeah, just awesome, and yeah, really cool VR experience too. It's like the best and worst experience of my life in VR. But yeah, like they did an amazing job with this one. I heard the eighth one, Village, isn't as good, but I'm still interested to check that one out. But yeah, they did an amazing job with this game. The atmosphere, the scares, it's fantastic. One of the best horror games in years. Like, oh man, I absolutely love this game. And then, want to talk about Prey quickly because I think a lot of people sort of forgot about this when it came after it came out and all that. Really fun sort of first-person shooter role-playing game hybrid with quite a few horror elements to it too, and yeah, just a lot of fun. A lot to explore and discover, and yeah, kind of weird development cycle, obviously, with Prey 2 getting canceled and then this sort of soft reboot, but awesome game. And then, yeah, talking about my other action adventure games and all that, so have to talk about the PlayStation exclusives, as right now I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I know, like, I had a video where I said this is one of the games I struggled with a lot to finish, but I'm determined to finish it. Fantastic game and all that, but yeah, Sony killed it with their exclusives, and I think the 6 I just shown there with Horizon, God of War, Spider-Man, Uncharted, Ghost of Tsushima, and yeah, just what a fantastic lineup for Sony on the PS4. Like, really great, and yeah, having a blast getting through Horizon. I will beat it. I promise I will beat it. And then, yeah, we'll move on and talk about sort of the other action adventure games, and yeah, I want to talk about Bloodstain here. So yeah, really awesome, love letter, spiritual successor to Castlevania and all that. Really stylish game, and yeah, ton of fun. Usually a game you can find fairly cheap too, so yeah, if you love the Metroidvania stuff, and yeah, really cool spiritual successor to Castlevania. Alright, and now I'm going to talk about my unique games I have here. So first I'll talk about Birthday's the Beginning, which admittedly this isn't one of the better games. It's an alright experience, but it's a bit confusing. But I want to talk about this just because I don't think too many people know about this game, as it's one of those like build your own sort of society type games and create life and all that. So yeah, if you want to check it out, like, you can pretty much find this game for fairly cheap. But yeah, I want to talk about Catherine Full Body, which, oh man, this is sort almost like a director's cut of the original Catherine, with a few new, a new character along with a few tweaks to the formula, as the whole idea is you're climbing it's a puzzle game where you have to make like staircases and all that, and to get to the top, and yeah, really cool game. Really fun as yeah, you play as Vincent Brooks, who starts having these nightmares and all that, where yeah, he has to try to escape, and yeah, really awesome game. Like one of the most unique and fun puzzle games that I have ever played in my life. The story's interesting, the characters are fun, and yeah, just what a fantastic game. And yeah, the new addition of Rin as a character is really cool too. So yeah, check out Catherine if you're interested in puzzle games. Then yeah, talk about Zankye Zero, which is made by Spike Chunsoft, kind of after Danganronpa and all that. So yeah, this is a very unique and pretty fun game, though they throw a little too many things at the wall at you, like it's a visual novel style along with a dungeon crawler and an RPG. It's a bit weird, but very interesting story where you're kind of stranded on this island with like eight or so other people, and yeah, you kind of have to figure out the mystery why you're here and all that. So yeah, if you enjoyed stuff like Danganronpa, it's not as good as Danganronpa, but or Zero Escape or anything like that, but it's still a really solid title that, yeah, very unique and pretty cool to play. Alright, and then gotta talk about Wonderful 101, which is another Platinum game. So, Remastered, which is out on PC, PS4, and Switch. Might be Xbox too, I'm not sure. But yeah, really unique game if you want, like, it's almost like feels to me like a spiritual successor to Beautiful Joe in a way, but yeah, just really cool, really stylish game, and yeah, superheroes and creating weapons. It's an awesome game. Check out Wonderful 101. Then we got Concrete Genie, which yeah, this is a very unique game. If you're looking for a very short experience to play over the weekend, this is perfect since it's only about 5 to 8 hours long. It's perfect and for a quick sort of weekend game, and yeah, pretty cheap too, and yeah, very unique. I love the art style, like you're painting like a lot of these pictures and all that, and graffiti, and it all comes to life, and it's just a really beautiful game to look at. Something I recommend. Again, very cheap and very unique, just a really cool experience, and yeah, I think one people should check out. So, moving on, got my unique or interactive story games. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim is very good, but I want to talk about one letter right now, as I'm not big on visual novel games for the most part, but this one was very interesting as kind of story about a girl who is missing, but you also get this letter from her who says like she killed someone. So yeah, it's very dark, but it's a very interesting story where you just kind of want to know more about it, right? And yeah, I think it's well worth checking out. Especially if you're like me, not interested in visual novel games. Like it's a very good one to start out with. This one and Danganronpa, I would say, like those are really great ones. And yeah, I was very like it's something I'm playing through right now, and yeah, very interesting in the story right now. Then we got some music games, which yeah, talk about the Persona one for now, just because you get 3 games in one. Though Persona 4 music, dancing, whatever is only digital, just so you know. And but yeah, just want to talk about that quickly. And I know, yeah, I'm into music games. Not too many people are, but yeah, just want to throw something out there right now for other people. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my whole collection here. Yeah, I love the PS4, and there were a lot of great new franchises I discovered through this system. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hope some of the games you've seen here, like hopefully they're good recommendations for you. I hope, and yeah, I'll see you next time. If you want me to talk about other collections I have, just let me know, and yeah, I'll be more than happy to do another video like this. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone. Take care.